All right, we are live. Just put this bad boy right here. What's up, Laika? Hey guys, hey everybody. How you guys doing? Yes, that's a good girl. All right, Laika, here. Hey, sup to like. How's it going? Hey, Havnish. Hi, CJ. Yeah, sure, shoot. What's your question, CJ? Hi, Silvana. How are you? Hi, Kay. Laika. So we got these treats for them today. They're kind of ice cream sandwiches, but for dogs. If I can just get it open. All right. So we're trying a different setup today. I installed the camera so you have like a nice wide angle, and that way I've got my eyes on the computer and I can see what you guys are saying, because it's really hard to see what's going on with the phone. Like you only see the text for about a second. Yeah, I know. I just hi Austin, how's it going? The echo was actually, I forgot to put the sound down from my computer, so you had like the feedback. I just turned it off, so everything should be all right now. If there's anything that you guys notice that's not working right or anything else, let me know. Like I said, this is the first time for me trying this setup, so it's not gonna be perfect, and I'm still working on it. All right, let's see here. What's the temperature? So, Silvana, the temperature over here is 28 degrees Celsius. So it's a hot one. It's really humid because it rained last night, so it's still a bit, I want to say, the air is still a little heavy, but it's supposed to be fairly sunny, maybe partially cloudy day. After the live, we're supposed to go hiking in the mountain nearby. We're gonna go have a nice long walk with the pups. There's not a lot of stuff that are, I want to say, at a safe distance from other people, so we try to limit where we go, and this is one of the places we found that the trails are wide enough, so if we do meet anybody, we can simply just go onto the side, and nobody has to come into close contact with anybody, and it's still safe in this particular situation. So is this a Q&A? Well, it can be. If you've got any questions about Laika, Loki, or even myself, like just go ahead, ask a question. It's gonna be my pleasure to try and answer you guys. Hello, Bacon on Steroids. Yeah, I know it's you. Yes, sub to like. What's your question? Laika, you're always hungry. Let's try something. I've also put, like you might not have noticed it, maybe it's too far over here. So I put the camera over here, so we're gonna be able to try and use it and shoot some little treats. So, do I know you? Yes, I know who you are. You're Patrick. That's right. Hello, Laika and Loki from Indian Dragon. How's it going? Hi, Cheryl. Shirar. Sorry, I'm not. I read it a little bit too fast. Do Laika and Loki like cats? Laika's not too bad with cats, but Loki is. I don't think he's gonna be able to be with cats. He really wants to grab them and shake them. Like he sees them more as something to eat than something to play with. Ice is sleeping under the air conditioning. Yeah, it must be super hot in Rome right now. I thought you forgot. The dogs are sweethearts. Yeah, they're the best. And now they've seen that I've got all these, like I've got all these treats prepared for them on the table, and Laika's just waiting for me to distribute. Loki's more of a good boy. He's just chilling out there and waiting patiently. Let me just set up this a little more accordingly. There we go. All right. Easy. Okay. Easy. See. There you go. Nice. Nice little treat. Yes. Indian Dragon. Do you watch Tonka and Monroe? Yes, I do. I love their channel. They're really fun to watch. Always something funny to share. Love the breakfast videos. Those two are hilarious. Can Laika give a paw for me? Yeah, sure. Laika. So, how are you? Hi, Yosef. Yeah, I'm doing great. Last night we had a little bit of rain, so it was a bit cooler in the house. It was we don't have air conditioning, so it was just windows open, and it was really nice to have like a good night's sleep with without being suffocating with the heat. No chocolate, please. Do you watch other Huskies channels? Yes, I do. A lot of them actually. I'd say the main ones I watch, the main ones like the maybe the more known channels that you guys might know. I watch 60 Formula. I watch Tanka. I watch Kayush the Stunt Dog. What other one do I watch? I watch Husky Squad, Husky Family, and a bunch of others, like a lot of smaller channels that are just like me and that I enjoy watching their content. Well, actually, Laika is not like you keep Laika always groomed perfectly. Not 100%. Like we try to brush her every other day, but like anybody who has a husky knows that it's a daily fight. Like there's no way you can keep a husky 100% like for free. Yes, big girl. I know you want some more. You know, you just can't bully me out of some treats. Sur le tapis. Sur le tapis. Allez, tapis. Alright, let's try something different. Over here. Push it. There you go. Well, missed a bit of the chat. All right, so where were we? They're so sweet. Okay, yeah, they absolutely are. Laika, do you know there was a tornado by me? Wow. I hope you and your family are all right. That seems like a pretty scary situation. Do you watch Anime? I used to watch it more when I was a bit younger. I don't really watch TV anymore, as odd as that seems. I just watch a bit of Netflix here and there when after work or after supper, but I'm not a big TV watcher. Hi, a shout out, please. All right, yeah, no problem. So, Anaya Vashisht, here's your shout out. Hi, Loki. Is a husky white? A husky can be white. There's a lot of them. You can see some that are all white. I'd say they're a little bit more rare. I've seen only a few, maybe 2 or 3, and usually people who buy white huskies tend to pay more for them because of this factor, because they're a little bit more rare. Laika the bully. Yeah, she's pretty insistent when it comes to treats. Let's see if we can get her over there with the camera. Like I'm gonna toss some treats right now and see if they react. It's working. Now that they know that this thing is gonna poop up treats, they're gonna be stuck on that for a while. Hi Jennifer, how's it going? Yeah, once they know we've got treats, like they're always after you. They always. Sorry about that. My phone rang and it kind of cut the live feed. Um. Hi, Funny Pets Tube. Good morning. Can they do some tricks? They can do a few tricks. Like I'm, they're not the most. They don't do a lot of tricks. Actually, they just do like mostly the basics. I would say like sit, lay down, give the paws, stand up. They don't speak on command. They don't roll over or stuff like that. They're much more basic in their learning, but that's because it's sufficient for me. Can Huskies be in apartment? Actually, I want to say yes, but I think it always depends on your level of activities and what you're willing to do to keep them busy or to keep them occupied. Yes, I know. You're such a bully. So, when we got Laika, we were in an apartment when we got her, and it was actually really fine. But we took her out for activities and walks very often. So, like that didn't seem to be a problem. I'm not gonna lie, more space is better, but I think I think the quality of their surroundings and the fact that you are going to be active with them is more important. So that being said, absolutely, like you can have a husky in an apartment. That's not a problem. How old are they? Loki is almost 2 years old. He's gonna be 2 years old in August, and Laika is gonna be 6 years old in August. Um, what else? Where do you live? We live in Quebec City, Canada. So we're up north. Our summers here are about, I want to say, 4 months at most. So all the rest of the year, it's I want to say pretty much colder. Um, what else? Everything is blurry. Are you guys? I don't know what to do about that one. Like when I watch in the camera, in the phone, everything seems to be fine. 5K subs and only 18 viewers. Well, yeah, that's pretty much standard. But we only announced the live feed yesterday, so I guess that's part of why we don't have a lot of viewers. But yeah, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive. Well, to our standards, we think we've been doing a pretty steady job. Na, na, na. Wow, you deserve 1 million. Thanks you, Anaya. That's really nice of you. We hope we do one day, but we're not really doing it for those reasons. We're just having fun. We're just making some fun videos, and we're happy you guys enjoy them. That's pretty much it. Hi Hillary, sorry I didn't see you. I've been trying to fix the camera. How are you? Everything's perfectly clear now. All right. When I see on the computer, it's a little foggy too. I hope it kind of scrubs out once it's all done. Your summer is long. For me, it's only 2 months. Where do you live? Where are you, Patrick? Your videos are perfect. Thank you, Indian Dragon. I used to live in Canada too. Well, Canada, depending on where you are, we're in one of the parts of Canada where we have really a lot of snow, and the temperature is a lot cooler than in the south, like Toronto or Ontario and those areas. In Germany, Stuttgart. Oh yeah. So how how do you only get 2 months of summer? Stuttgart is pretty is not too much north. Thank you, Anaya. Yeah, bacon on steroids. We're doing really good on Instagram, but like I don't know what we're doing differently. I think it's just the platform that likes or that acknowledges our content maybe a little more. Instagram has been going really well. Um, Not really sure why that is, but that's pretty much that's pretty much how it is. Like there's certain things on social media that we don't work in that department. We don't well that department in that area, that field area. So we don't understand everything that's going on. But for sure, like 62,000 people who are interested in our content from Laika and Loki, like I think that's something. Anyway. Uh, how weight? You want to know, Silvana? You want to know how much they weigh? Loki is at 47 pounds. That would be 22 or 23 kilos, and Laika is at 51 pounds, so that would be 25 kilos. From Ireland. Well, hello from Canada. They don't like the summer. They don't like it. It's just that they're not as comfortable. It's hotter. We don't have air conditioning in the house, so during the night, like they're gonna start sleeping in the bedroom with us, but at a certain point in the night they're gonna go downstairs because it's cooler and finish the night over there, and then come back in the morning when it's time to wake us up and just like let us know the day has to start. They want to go pee, they want to go do something outside. So yeah, that's pretty much their little routine in the morning. This camera really got them. They're really stuck to it now. Now that I've been tossing them treats. If you guys are interested in this this kind of this kind of camera treat dispenser. You can go check it out on Amazon. It's a WoPet smart camera. So it's got a dog treat dispenser. It's full HD Wi-Fi pet camera with it's got night vision, two-way audio, so you can speak to your dog or your cat if you've got a cat. It's designed for either kind of pet. So you can listen to them, you can talk to them. You can do it via Wi-Fi, so you can put it on your phone or tablet. It's not too expensive. It's $170, like $169.99 Canadian. So probably less if you're buying from Europe or from the States. Really easy to, you just plug it in and just plug it in your phone. There's not much to it. The top feeder, you can just put any kind of treats. We've been using treats that are not gonna disintegrate in the machine. So I think it's gonna be easier that way, but more for cleaning purposes, and also we don't want to get all this stuff on the carpet because we always use it like in the living room, and if there's a lot of little treat debris everywhere, well, it's kind of hard to pick up with your hands or with the vacuum cleaner because it gets into the fiber. But other than that, it's a great machine, really well made. It's a lot less expensive than other products we've seen, and it really looks good. It looks like a high quality device. Anaya, I never missed your live. Well, thank you. That's really nice. We're happy you enjoy our content and that you'll enjoy coming to talk to us. Water will dry, flowers will die, but I will never say goodbye. That's sweet. Hello, Alexa. How's it going? Yes, yes, Patrick. What question is it? Why is Laika shaking the camera? She's not shaking the camera. When it's shaking, it's actually me that's bumping the countertop. Cause I'm on the lunch counter. The camera is right next to me on the tripod, and Laika, when I'm moving around, sometimes I kind of make it twitch a bit. That's a bit. That's what's going on. You would like to see closer? Yeah, sure, no problem, Husky lover. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to put it somewhere else. That's not a good idea. Let's try here. So, how is that? Is that any closer? Is that good for you guys? Laika, yata. Laika. You can have your ball. And Laika. Let's see. Sorry for the weird angles. I'm trying something different. I just put the camera on a closer setup, so you guys can have like a better view of what's going on with the dogs on the sofa. Not on the sofa, but in the living room. Sorry. Do Laika howls? Actually, Loki's the howling boy around here. Such a bully. He just always needs to be in control. Let's do some treats toss. I think we're out of treats. I've got also Kong prepared for them to play with, but I think it's mostly Loki that's gonna play with it. Oh yeah. Hi Gail, how's it going? Thank you so much for the donation. That's really awesome. We prepared a little Kong last night. It's full of peanut butter and a few treats inside. Nice and frosty, straight out of the freezer. So I think that's gonna be good for him. He's gonna cool down a little bit with that. It's not so hot at the moment, but it's supposed to get a lot hotter today. Like we had some rain this morning, so. Let's try this toss treat. I don't think he's gonna move now that he's got his Kong. Not interested. Got the Kong. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. For those of you wondering, Laika's right here chilling next to me. Being such a good girl. What's up, girl? Oh, she wants her treats. She wants her treats. Well, go get him. Go get him. Laika. How old Laika and Loki are? Laika is almost 6 years old. And Loki is almost 2 years old. So he's almost a man. Can't believe it. Seems like he was a pup only yesterday. We're still watching like all of his puppy videos and just can't get over the fact that just a little under 2 years ago, like he was still a little fluffy ball, just couldn't do anything. He needed to be taken in our arms to go up the stairs and reassured because everything was all new. And anyway, good times. That's one of that's one of the best parts of having a dog. It's just bonding with them and having that little puppy just learning everything, and you at the same time are learning to know them, and it's really a great part of their lives and ours too. Time flies. Yeah, it sure does. Christian Acad. No, we're not from Montreal. We're from Quebec City. We're in the capital of the province. Are you a K-pop fan? I know what it is, but I don't think I've ever listened to any K-pop. I'd have to. I think. I think I'd have to listen to some before saying I'm a fan. How's Laika's leg? Laika's leg is there's been no change. Not for the better, not for the worst. So for now we're still on standby. The reason is at this time of the year we're doing a lot of hiking, we're doing a lot of outdoor activities, and if we decide to do the surgery right now, Laika's gonna be unable to even do the basic walks up the stairs or anything for 8 weeks. So we're completely gonna kill her summer and all the activities that we would be doing right now. We are keeping it, I want to say, a little turned down, like we're not doing too much running or bike joring or stuff like that. Like we don't want her to be pulling too much. She's just doing the regular, I want to say regular walks. Like a regular walk with Laika is more is almost jogging, but yeah, we're not putting too much weight on her, and certainly not trying to get her overexhausted and maybe hurting her leg furthermore. For those who don't know what's going on with her leg, she's got a problem with one of her ligaments in her knee. It's partially torn. We found that out. I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago. I think it was in March, just before the lockdown and the pandemic. So obviously at that time we weren't going to do anything because, well, truth be told, money was scarce at that moment because we weren't working a lot and we still had a lot of commitments, financial commitments. Also, because it was the spring and we hadn't figured out what everything was going to be like for the summer, we thought it would be a better idea to do it during the fall. So that way, when it's raining, there's not much to do outside. Like Laika can have her surgery, and that way she can stay at home and rest without missing out on all the fun activities that we could do during the spring or during the summer. And that would make her good and ready for the winter and going outside and playing in the snow. But that's where we are right now. So Laika's keeping it, I want to say, steady. She she doesn't seem to be limping or having problems with her knees or her legs. So we're not trying to do anything to make it worse. Loki, that's another part of the equation we haven't really addressed. But when Laika's gonna have her surgery, the vet, the person that's gonna operate her, told us we're gonna have to figure something out about Loki, because if she can't run or walk or do anything, then rest. Loki can't be there around pushing her to play or trying to tease her or do anything to make the situation harder for her to recover. So we've been looking at some options. We might get Loki like a temporary home. We've got someone who could keep him for maybe a month or two, just for the period that Laika's going to be recuperating. Or we can try to isolate him in the house, but I think that's going to be pretty much hard, because he really is very, very attached to Laika, and like when she's not here, he just loses his mind. So is there peanut butter in that toy? Absolutely. You can't go wrong with some good peanut butter in the Kong. He just loves it. I would like to say that it worked just as well when we tried to give him a shower, but he lost interest as soon as he understood he was trapped and was gonna get a bath. Thank you so much, Hillary. That's really nice. Laika's just resting next to me. She just found a nice comfy spot next to the open window, and she's just taking all that fresh air in. Loki. How many miles away from me? Where are you right now? You're in Germany, right? If you're in Germany, it's what? 6,000 miles? 7,000 miles? Yeah, back to your Kong, big boy. Can I describe Laika and Loki's character? Yeah, of course. Loki is very, very, very spontaneous, very, I want to say a snappy personality. Like, he reacts very quickly and very strongly to situations. So sometimes it kind of looks maybe a little aggressive, but it's just his way of dealing with new situations or something. Laika is way more mellow, and I wanna say it wasn't always like that. The fact that Laika is an older lady now, she's gonna be 6. I think that has a lot of effect on her character and how she deals with different situations. Loki being, I consider he's still a puppy, but he's gonna be 2 years old this year, so in a few months, he still has that kind of a puppy mentality. Laika is much more posed. She's gonna take the time to look at me and figure out what I want, or try to understand. Or if she needs help, she's gonna come and see me and ask for it. So she's much more like her, or the bond or the relationship I have with Laika is a lot stronger because we have had that many more years to live with each other and to understand what needs, how everything is works out. Loki is still figuring out a lot of those things, and that's why he reacts the way he does. Obviously, I think there is a factor that one is a male and one is a female, so I think that might be something to consider if you guys are looking to have a husky. Hey, good boy. Laika is the lead dog in the sense that Loki is going to imprint on her behavior, but Loki is I want to say the alpha, as he is the dominant one. He's more insistent. He will be more aggressive if he needs to, and also he even though he's a little smaller, I think he's got a little bit of a Napoleon complex. Like he really wants to be the biggest dog in the room. We've seen this happen a few times at the dog park. Even with bigger dogs, like he just won't back down. So that's one of the reasons also why we are gonna get him neutered. We've been talking about getting him neutered pretty soon, like either as soon as he turns 2 years old, or maybe a bit before, depending. But yeah, that's one of the things with Loki, that like he looks like a sweetheart, but I don't know how to put this. Sometimes he's a dick. he can be really not very nice with other dogs, and I think the castration is gonna be it might be a game changer on that point. Like he really is very dominant. Laika is more go with the flow. She's more like a butterfly, going from dog to dog and human to human, and much more friendly. No, we're not gonna have him coupled with another dog. Well, if somebody really wanted to, and like it have to be somebody very responsible, because we wouldn't want Loki to have puppies and just say, well, his job is done and we're leaving, and like we'd feel responsible for the puppies, and we wouldn't want them to be in any harm's way or being given to an unfit home. That's part of the reason why we're not trying to get either of them having to have puppies. Laika's already been spayed when she was 6 months old, so that was we already knew that she wasn't gonna have any puppies. But Loki, now that he's a young man and he possibly still could have puppies, but we're not gonna go down that road. Not unless there's somebody with a very, very solid reputation, and that would be really, really interested in having Loki coupled with one of their females. But we don't know anybody like that, and we're not looking to do that. So for now, it's out of the question. the only the I want to say the only real reason we're getting him neutered is because of his tendency to be a little bit more aggressive with other males. Um, but that's all. Like he's a good boy. Whoops. Let's get a closer view on this good boy. There we go. Other than that, I gotta say he's a real sweetheart. If we're talking about who's the most affectionate, Loki is by far the most affectionate. He needs to be always close to somebody. He wants to be. He enjoys way more all the rubs, the affection, the proximity. Laika is way more independent on that part. She prefers to be a little bit more left alone, but close, but not too close. She's that kind of girl. I think it might be in part because Laika was raised just by me and my wife, and she's always lived like that kind of independent and only dog in the house. But Loki, when we got him, Laika was obviously already there, and he's always been either with me or my wife or with Laika. So he's kind of more I want to say pack oriented, or like he's much more dependent on the company of other humans or other dogs, and I think that kind of went in the direction of why he's more affectionate, and he's more he tends to show his affection a little bit more than Laika. Not that Laika's not affectionate at all. She's a very, very affectionate dog. It's just that more she just chooses her moments more, I want to say. Oh, I think that's so funny when he does that. Let me just back it up a bit. Yeah, Loki when he does that, like he starts sleeping and his neck is just like flopping on the side of the chair. And when you see it on maybe not so much on this angle, but when you look at him from the other side, it's like his neck is super long. He looks like a giraffe that's just been I don't know, like the sleeping giraffe with a long neck just flapping on the side of the chair. It's just so funny. Laika is very ladylike. She's my wife always says she's such a noble dog. She's very right about that. Her always in the right position, always just looking out and looking for our approval, or looking to know if like she can do something or if we can do something for her. Very, very, very posed and calm dog. Except when we're in the woods. When we're in the woods, it's like her wild side comes out, and she just loves to go run around and chase squirrels and anything moving. Do Laika and Loki speak? Yeah, absolutely. I gotta wind them up first. Let me see. They react very strongly. Well, actually, Loki reacts very strongly to hearing his own voice howling, and usually Laika follows like a back vocal. Videos. That's one of the problems with having so many videos. It's hard to find one specific one, sorry. This is going to be easier if I just go on Instagram. Loki, what are you looking at? There we go. So that's my choral. That's what I get every morning when I wake up. Gail, one of my favorite was before Loki when you gave Laika a handful of chicken, then beef, and then I think pork. You had her complete attention and interest. Oh yeah. They are very responsive to food, especially the kind of food they don't get too often. So whoops, let me just adjust the camera here. There we go. Let's get rid of this armchair. Sorry. So yeah, anything meaty is gonna get 100% of their attention. That's like Laika has been 100% trained on chicken and beef. I think pork is something we hardly ever give them. I think it's I've read a few places where it's not the best the best kind of meat to give your dog, so we tend to not give them too much, but like they seem to enjoy it just as much. But chicken and beef are game changers. They 100% react to that. The Mooch Squad are singing back, nothing like 5 Huskies howling at the TV. That must be pretty incredible. All right, cat lover. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day and see you next time. Thank you, Luca. This treat dispenser is exceptionally good to keep an eye on them. Not only because it's not only because you got the camera, but the fact that it tosses treats, it kind of changes their mood. Like Loki, when we leave him alone, he can get bored and starts going for shoes or socks or stuff like that. But with this thing, knowing that there's gonna be treats dispensed, he just stays there and he plays with his toys and tries to stay nearby, so he doesn't miss out on the food. So it's got that nice double effect. Hi Patrick, welcome back. So it's almost noon. We're gonna be ending the live stream here. I hope you guys had a lot of fun joining us today and joining the pups. We're gonna be going out for a nice hike today, and hopefully we're gonna see you guys next time. Loki. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Hillary. Thank you, Bacon on Steroids. Thank you, Silvana. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye.